you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kira the doll, back here for yet another Baddies East review. Today's episode 14. But before we get into it, I just want to say, I don't know what type of vibes y'all read from me doing these reviews, but I am honestly a highly educated person. Like this show is so low IQ, like it's like stupid. So me dissecting this is gonna be just a different wavelength. Like it's not gonna be what everybody else is saying. It's not gonna be the same dumb shit everybody else is saying. I got my own fucking brain. So if you come in my comments with any shit, you're getting deleted. Point blank period. That easy, that simple. I'm not going back and forth with nobody in my motherfucking comments. I don't do that internet shit. So don't come here with that bullshit. And it's like, talking about a show like this, I'm bound to bring negativity and negative souls and negative people to my page. But at the end of the day, I'm not for that negative shit. So don't bring it over here or you're going to be deleted. So if you want to be included, then you can be included, but don't comment anything negative. Thank you. Not only that, but you got to realize when I started doing these baddies reviews, I did not expect my videos to blow up like this. Like I was expecting 200-300 views, something like that. But you guys have been showing me so much love and I really appreciate it. So keep that in mind when you're commenting or you have something slick to say. I'm new to this. So I appreciate every stage of my journey. I'm going to get to become a great YouTuber and hella subscribers and stuff like that. But right now I'm still growing. So I appreciate every last one of you guys who want to see me grow. And let's get it. Episode 14. Let's get started. So this starts off, of course, with Biggie versus E.T. And honestly, to me, it looks like E.T. really got the best of Biggie. Just because, like, she was ready, like, E.T. was ready, and she been wanting to fight Biggie for no damn reason. Like, basically, she has built up anger inside of her. Like, she just been waiting to get out, and Biggie was the perfect target for her for some reason. Maybe she felt like she sized up Biggie, and she felt like Biggie wasn't shit to her, and, she come up her. So honestly, that just gives bully vibes for E.T. on her part, because if you feel like you can beat her, why you want to fight her? Fight Seki. Fight somebody that really did something to you. You can't even really say what Biggie did to you, but you got it out for her, and you trying to get her every chance you get. And look at her. If she don't look like Respucia off of Norbit, that scene in Norbit, when Respucia was like, you want to see a fat bitch go down slide? I'll show you a fat bitch go down slide. If she don't look like motherfucking Respucia, I don't know what I don't know what do. But also, as far as that fight, I felt like the security was really just in the way. So then at this point, Natalie's yelling at Biggie, and she's basically saying, Biggie, you fucked our money up. You fucked our money up, Biggie. And Biggie's like, Natalie, look, do not be yelling at me like you be doing these hoes. I'm not these hoes. So stop yelling at me. And then Scotty's sitting over there staring. I don't know what she was giving a death stare for. And then she put in her 2 cents. And I'm just like, at this point, Scotty, you're a fucking bully as well. And you have no motherfucking backbone. Also, at this point, I was just feeling like Natalie loved them cameras, yo. Like, she loved them cameras. Whenever them cameras come up, like, she feel like she doing her big one every time. Acting scares be tops here. Like, Natalie love them fucking cameras, y'all. Because the yelling literally took Biggie back. Like, Biggie, like, why is you yelling at me, And I feel her because she probably not used to that shit. And Natalie probably just doing it for the cameras. And as for E.T., I really hate that she let Natalie, Rolly, and Scotty put that bug in her ear to come and just start turning up on people, because half of the time your explanation don't be adding up, and it just seems like a lot is going on behind the scenes and behind the cameras, and we missing bits and pieces, but basically they're in your ear telling you stuff, and you feel so justified to defend yourself. Then E.T. even asked Camilla to co-sign. She like, Camilla, you seen that man hit me. Like, didn't you see that man hit me? And Camilla said, I didn't see it, and I'm not getting involved. This is my motherfucking birthday. She said, I heard the commotion, but I didn't see shit. Stop bringing me in this shit. I really want to know, though, if you and Rolly is a couple, why Rolly can't back you up? Why you can't ask Rolly? Didn't you see that shit? Like, why you keep bringing Camilla in it? Like, what the fuck? Camilla, the first time, she didn't even really say that she saw it. The first time, she made you look dumb, too. Now you made her make you look dumb twice. So then Camilla, Biggie, Anna, and Seki walk away, I guess, to get their wardrobe change or whatever. But as far as Biggie never really went back, and I'm trying to tell y'all, I love Biggie this season. She really is the star. So Biggie get to thinking like, that bitch ET went up in my shit, so let me go up in her shit. And production ain't let her. Like, y'all, I be so serious when I say I cannot stand Zeus. Like, some of y'all be saying, I don't like Zeus, I can't stand Zeus, but y'all really still fuck with the shit and stuff. Like, literally, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a fucking clout chaser. I only did the fucking reviews because I need followers, subscribers, I need views. Like, and I knew that a lot of people watch Baddies. Honestly, if it was just up to me, I would have been stopped watching this shit because it's lame. Like, I wouldn't have been tuning in every Sunday. I wouldn't have been how I am. I probably maybe binge watch it at the end or something, but it wouldn't have been how I'm doing now. This season was literally a flop, and in production, you know, for example, if they had let Biggie go in ET's room and, you know, dish out the same shit that was dished to her, I feel like y'all would have had way better content, like record some shit that's authentic. But anyways, yeah, the pool party turns out pretty cool or whatever, even though they had no fucking activities, no fucking food, or no music. They didn't look like they had shit as rich as they claiming to be. But anyways, they heading out to the club. They talking to Biggie about the pool party, and they like, how do you feel about that incident? Like, how do you feel about ET sneaking you? And Biggie said, no, she ain't sneak me. She said, I expected it. Like, I scanned the pool. I didn't see ET, so I knew that she had to be right beside me. And Biggie, you're a smart girl. So Sky rides with House A or Natalie's house for the first time. Side note, but what is ET doing? She ain't really sure. What the fuck are you doing? But basically, I felt as though Natalie was side-eyeing the fuck out of Sky. You just got to look at these pictures that I got. You got to catch it. But she was side-eyeing her. And I also just felt like these girls wasn't too fond of Sky during this ride, but they still tolerated her. But I felt like it was almost equivalent to how T was when she was with them. Like, T just had too much energy and they wasn't fucking with it, you know? I feel like Sky steals the show, basically. I don't know what Natalie House A gave Sky, but she off a good motherfucking one. She sat up in that car and pissed in a cup, y'all. She's trifling. Broly says Sky ain't getting back in our sprinter. So then they get to the club or whatever. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This might be my favorite episode yet. Like, this was the best one because this episode was so hilarious. So they get in the club and, you know, they got their tour DJ or whatever. Basically, Sky is there, DJ Sky, and so Natalie's girls show up as well. And, you know, they got all these fans outside. They just hyped. They in New York. So they get in the club, too. And so this is when we start to see the shenanigans, y'all. Look at DJ Sky. I feel like a lot of these girls are envious. Like, Natalie, most definitely. So they mad that DJ Sky is so lit. So they like, she playing her own music. She get the crowd surfing. And I mean, I don't blame her. That's the type of person you go out with and they make your ass have a good time. Like, who wants to be somewhere bored? She said, I feel a little shade coming. And you're definitely right, sis, because they was hating on you that night. They was hating like a motherfucker. Like, I'm so sorry, but she did y'all a favor because this season was boring as fuck. Thank you, DJ Sky. We needed that little, you know, side note, little tangent real quick. So Natalie had to get on the mic and, host how DJ Sky was supposed to. So it even got to a point where Natalie had snatched the bottle from DJ Sky. Like, she's getting too lit. So it's the next morning. And the girls are just talking about the pool party. They talking about everything that's been happening. So then House B is sitting and talking. They all talking about, what done happened the night before. They all basically had fun. Then House A is talking as well. I don't feel like House A is having as much fun as House B is having, because House B, they just able to just be themselves. House A, they feel like they more worry about the image. And because of that, it just, takes the life out of it. I feel like all of them except for Sapphire. Sapphire is kind of, I feel like she almost in the middle, because she kind of new and she not really included. She just there for Suki, So now they're at Times Square. And I felt like, that's why I feel like this episode was so good, because it's like they finally got out and actually did something. Like, yeah, y'all was just on, Times Square. Y'all was literally on the street, but at least y'all did something. Like every other episode, y'all all in the house. Y'all don't even go nowhere. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all just go to the club. It's just so repetitive. And that's the word that I've been missing about this show. It's just so redundant. Like every episode is redundant. So they even the man got to flip over them. The number 10 holding hands, y'all. Like, this was a good little episode. Or they out of order, so they owe one. Then Natalie like, you guys, I have a surprise for you guys. A billboard. And they were like, oh my God, thank you, Natalie. DJ Sky. She said, man. Mariah said, what the fuck? Why would you do that, DJ Sky? Then DJ Sky come on the confessional talking about, of course the girls are going to be upset when everybody gets their chance to shine. I'm not even about to sit up here and lie to y'all. I love Sky as the villain. Like, I really do. I love her as the villain. And for real, because it was really funny just how upset they was. Like, they really was upset about DJ Sky getting the billboard right after them. And DJ Sky said, I have my face, my name. I have everything on my billboard. Y'all just had the logo. And I was just cracking up. Sapphire was like, oh, that's a flex. Like, it was just so funny, y'all. It was so funny. She definitely did flex on them. So now they going out to dinner. It looks really nice. A nice little setup. I guess it might be like, a nice little restaurant. They said that it looked elegant or whatever. So all of the girls have finally arrived. They're sitting right across from each other, which is a little weird. I thought that was weird how one house sat on one side and the other house sat on the other side. Like, why would y'all do that? Like, y'all trying to set us up. So Natalie's like, I have an announcement. She said, we going to Jamaica, y'all. She said, who been to Jamaica? And so then Suki pulls up, y'all. Why she remind me of a gremlin low-key? Like, when she pulled up. So basically, all of the girls already was waiting for Suki, because she had made a tweet online or whatever, and it had included, I believe, 4 girls. Basically, the tweet said she wanted Anna, T, Smiley, and Mariah to go home. And so she came and she was just eating, like she was doing her thing, right? Like, you had dinner, girl. You better get your fucking meal on. You better get your snack, your grub on, all of that. Fill up your belly. Like, don't sit up here and play. But they all just waiting for Suki to bring it up. And then Natalie is the one who does it. And she says, so Suki, who you want to go home before we go to Jamaica? She said, I want them to go home because I want them to go home. Starting off with you, Smiley. I want you to go home because you letting them bully you and you sitting up here in the house with them. Next, Anna, I want you to go home because they said that you talk smack and you don't fight. You don't back it up. Next, Mariah, I feel like basically, Anna, I feel like she got that from Scotty, so, I'm going to get into my stance on Suki's, opinion in a minute. So then she's like, Mariah, I want you to go home because we got your chain back, and now you want to bully her all of a sudden after we got your chain back. I don't like that. And I feel Suki, I don't like that either. She didn't ever get the tea. But when she was on Mariah, Rolly got mad because she started talking about Biggie, and she was like, Biggie's the star. And that kind of rubbed Rolly the wrong way. Rolly stood up and she started getting loud. That's why Suki was looking at her crazy, and she like, this the type of bitch I am. I can hug, I'm a real bitch. And I feel like Suki is real, because at the end of the day, everybody is scared to say how they feel. And Suki, even if she's flip-floppy, even if she's right or wrong, she's saying how she feels. And everybody else is at this table tense as fuck, not saying shit. Like, y'all not no fucking baddies. Then E.T. gonna come out of nowhere and start arguing with Biggie. And she start inching up like she was about to go fight Biggie. And Biggie picked up a chair. And I don't blame her. I don't. Because you keep trying to fight her, leave her alone. Y'all at dinner. Who asked y'all to do all of that? You always ready to fight. And basically, Rolly started getting mad. And she was like, we can't never have a good time. Every time we go out, we got to keep fighting, blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't know how to act nowhere. And I'm just sitting up here like, hold on. But it was E.T. who was just the one that was trying to fight. And then Anna starts arguing with Smiley. And I thought this was weird because she didn't argue with Suki. She smiled in Suki's face. And I feel like when I was watching the episode, I didn't understand why Taseki was upset. Like, she started kind of getting smart to Anna. But I feel like she was upset because y'all fighting for no reason. Like, we was just in a restaurant. If y'all wanted to fight, y'all could have fought. Like, why do y'all keep trying to fight every 2 seconds? For nothing. Like, y'all keep... It don't make no sense. She said, come on, because I got to go see my man. Like, come on, let's get this out the way. And Smiley like, I'm not fighting you, Anna, because... What the fuck? What is you trying to fight for? So then they have a little mid-season trailer. So now this is basically the part when they go to Jamaica. And this is the part that we've all been waiting for, because this one, Rolly and Suki fight. That's the fight of the season. So they got Smiley on here getting drunk or whatever. And they show her having a seizure. And the girl's just mad because they saying that she's faking that too. Then Sapphire and Suki even kind of get into it. And then, guess who else? Rolly and Mariah get into it. And Mariah started screaming. She was like, you big bitch. And I feel her. Because why you want to fight this small-ass girl? Then Natalie yelling at Smiley. Natalie and Scotty fight twice. Suki and Rolly fight. I'm sorry, it's too many names. Then Natalie and Scotty fight. Like I just said, this was the second time. So, it's just a lot going on. Also, it looked like Mariah and Suki fight. They looked like they fell in the water fighting. And that was Natalie and Scotty, I believe. It's just a lot going on, y'all. Like, it's a lot going on. And honestly, how I feel is that Natalie is the fakest of all. I feel like Scotty... I don't like a lot of these cast members. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, Scotty... She's becoming somebody that's not her, and she's just doing it to, be by Natalie. Natalie has the status, and that's what keeps a lot of people close to her and wanting to be close to her. Like Sky, when she went in that second house, she was kissing their ass. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, she really be kissing up to them. And I feel like a lot of people do that with Natalie just because of the status that she has. So it's just like, it's a lot going on. But I also have another Zeus video coming, and I also have a South Central Baddies videos coming too. So yeah, stay tuned, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Leave some constructive criticism or some type of videos you guys would like to see next. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.